Cabaret a go-go. Just one cabaret in this video. Number 13 in my collection. You probably will not see many Omega Race cabarets left in the world. You know, they made a full size with a 19-inch, this little baby mini, and they made a cocktail table, which I actually had one years ago, and they also made a cockpit one, which you sit in. I think Richie Knuckles has one. This was Bally Midway's one and only vector monitor. Vector monitor is like the asteroids. It produces this gorgeous, crystal clear picture of lines and dots. There's no filled in colored spaces like the raster. Look how clear the letters are. This takes place in the year 2003, Frank.
Well, 13 years ago.
So, unfortunately, it didn't come true, did it? But in 1981, everybody said this was the rage. And I gotta tell you, I bought a brand new in the box Omega Race, closed out in 84. Now here is what killed Omega Races, I'm gonna tell you. Brand new in the box for $150. We opened up the box. This is when I was selling games out of my driveway, and I was buying them from the distributors for next to nothing. They had one Omega Race left they never opened. It sat in the box for 3 years. When we opened it up, the battery leaked and ruined the board. Did not work. Perfect, beautiful game, and the board was ruined. Actually, Frank, I filmed some footage of what the board is like in here, but before we put this back together, I'm going to show you that right now. Well, here we are. The Omega Race board system. They use a very similar system, as you can obviously see. It's to the Space Invaders. They call this the motherboard and this the daughter board. Now Frank has reflowed solder on all the controls connection to the coin doors in the front and such.
Yeah, that wasn't me.
It wasn't? Okay. Well, somebody similar.
I can't take credit.
We also reheated these connectors. They have these auxiliary connectors, which I believe are power, right? Yeah, ground and power. And then these connectors, which probably all go to the monitor. That would be my guess, without looking at it. Frank has put his button battery. Now, see this? It was a Nikon battery soldered from here to here. The board in the game is mounted like this. And I can't tell you how many dozens of Omega Races were ruined forever because the acid leaked right down here and chewed up and destroyed the board. Probably 90% of all the Omega Race board sets out there have unrepairable or major ruined damage from that darn acid. And then the games got trashed. We even threw it off the roof. I stuck that clip in, didn't I? See? Look at that. Yeah, that's what happened. Once that happens, you can't fix it. There's no going back. Now look. There's no damage. No damage, see? The original chips, they've been taken out. They've not been soldered. Nobody took these chips out, the original chips. So for some inexplicable reason, A, the battery didn't leak, or B, the guy took the battery out before any damage happened. Which is hard to believe. But oh, that battery holds the high score initials in the memory. But they programmed it so you couldn't put an FUC or FUK. Now, you could actually load the initials in, you think you got it, but when it went to the game over final and it shows you the high score table, the initials aren't there. Oh. Pretty clever, huh? Interesting. Look at the size of that board. Now, Space Invaders probably are about this big. There's all this extra space. There's 6 ROMs, as you can see. That's the computer and the logic board, and this would be your soundboard here, and then your controls. Let's go back to the game. Very sad, isn't it? Yes. That's been the death of so many Omega races. But not this one, Frank. This game is just really a fun piece. As a matter of fact, I have a cheat sheet. I can't remember anything anymore. Okay, let's look at the screen. Now look here. 1 credit, you got 3 ships, but 2 quarters in, you got a bonus to 7 ships. And you see how the control panel lights up to reflect that? We have it on free play. Actually, yeah, there's 4 credits, so we can select 1 player, 3 ships, or 1 player, 7 ships. Very, very neat thing. A neat shot there, isn't it, Frank? Pretty clever, huh? Smarter here. Okay, that's me up here. I always start in the same spot. I've got amazing control with the rotary control. Now, what I just hit was the command ship. Now, when I kill it's the only thing that'll shoot at you, the command ship. See, he's shooting at me, okay? Now, when I kill him, one of the droid ships will become the new command ship. Watch what happens. Now, see, he's become the command. Now, look what's happened. I gotta kill that guy. That is officially called the death ship. Did you see what happened? The death ship took off after me. One last guy. Oh, he's a death ship now. You gotta be careful. You try to hit him because he's laying mines all over the place. Now, the mines stay there from game to game. From wave to wave. So you try to kill him before he needs it. So you do something stupid like that. Do you see how the boundaries, unlike asteroids, you can't fly through? You bounce off the edges. Uh-oh. See what's happening? They're moving. They're farting out these lines. There's another one. He became a death ship, but I got slaughtered anyway. Frank, I never played, I haven't played this game for so long. Well, I had this wrapped up for years upstairs because I had to fix the vector monitor used, and this is the same one. Oh, by the way, you can get 3 extra guys. 3 extra ships. It's a death ship. He's about to come in. Boy, he's flying around. Oh gosh, look at all the mines that are left. I'll be dead soon. Now this is the good time to get rid of the mines. When it plays that little tune between waves. Something's going to be about to become a death ship. You can hear the bass. Let me see if I can get that last one. Not bad, huh, Frank? Great sound. And it is stereo, by the way. This is full stereo soundtrack. Very nice. I did get an extra man for all my wonderful shooting. I bet this would be fun to play in the cockpit. I never got a chance to play Richie Knuckles. You have to go head up to his arcade. We need to go back to Richie's. Yep, died. 1 guy left, Frank, and then the game is over. It lets me have, by the way, when I hit, I can have up to 4 shots on the screen at one time. Let's look in the back, Frank. Oh, wait a minute, I got one more. I got an extra. Not anymore.
Short work of that.
I did. Now, here's our little 13-inch vector. They only use that in battles and cabarets. And there's a couple other games that uses that, the Cocktail, Asteroids, Deluxe Asteroids. The Cocktail Omega Race, Frank, is that a 19-inch? I'm not sure now. Here's the logic board that we showed you earlier. And we rebuilt the linear power supply with new capacitors because you really need to run that efficiently. And that is just what we did.
Why are you great?
Well, part of the things I do. Now, I promised to show you. All right, well, first of all, we put in the right lamp sockets there for Mark. We left this open so we could show you the notches that we promised to show you earlier. So now, this will effortlessly come out. So if you own a Ireland Cabaret, I suggest you do that. Remember, you have to notch it so it'll still sit up there. You don't want to cut the notches in the wrong spot. That would be bad, wouldn't it, Frank? Frank, let's look at the meter. It's got 9,400 and 8,100. Gosh, this game made a fortune. 18,000 quarters.
Simple math.
Some simple math. He made 4,500 bucks on this thing. By the way, this was closed out. There's some information about Atari production run numbers, Frank. I think at the end, these were selling, not I don't think the Cabarets, but the full size were down to, what was it, $495 brand new. I think they were $695, $495. So it's very quite possible that whoever did buy this brand new actually broke even. Well, we have the rest of our video to show you some as-is games that are going out. Yes, people watching the Bargain Basement videos, have you been? We still have a few games left. Let's go up front because Rush the Rock is next. Here's another game that we had on our Bargain Basement that we are trading for. How does it play? I've never even played this thing. There we are. Look. It's got, oh, there it goes. I'll do beginning. Choose car. Expert. Do automatic. Stereo sounds good, Walt. Here we go. I'm off. It's got really good feedback.
Those sound good.
Let's change the view. That's better, isn't it? Nope. Oh, there are?
Yeah, secret paths and stuff.
That's the brakes.
I was looking at the screen.
Does it show you that I never played the game before?
Yeah, secret parts on the tracks. Lots of secrets.
Like hitting those trees?
It said it explode.
Next to nothing. There. Here. Well, come back. Here. A cool cat. We had this on the Bargain Basement videos. Have you watched them? We got a lot of them up there. I think we're up to 8. Anyway, Cool Cat was homemade. It started its life out as some kind of a gambling machine. And somebody decided to make it into a car-themed game.
Can I buy it? For $1.
Uh,
I want my 99 cents change.
Oh, now listen. Am I a cool cat?
No.
So the,
Smashed up Acura is
now,
now on there.
oh, now what we
Brand
did
new smashed up.
is we copied some old-fashioned cars and we put them in here. And the idea was you push this in and it's like a hydraulic release inside. It does need a new pad. I'll show you that. You put your hand down here to touch these contacts, and supposedly the deal was it would scan and give you your fortune. However, there's no connections to the contacts. That part was fake. All that CoinMech did was push this together and that, I started spinning this little gadget. And if you look up front, Walt, take a look up front so they can see. You would spin the LED lighting here, right here. See all the lights changing? And then when it let go, it would stop. I guess it would have to make sure it was stopping on one of the tabs. So look, stop there, and it would kind of give you, so, cute. It's gonna need some adjustments and work. But I actually picked this up at the Pinfest in Allentown. And I think I paid $200 for it, or $150 from Jeff Moorhead. He's always here at the show. I had it in the showroom for a while, but it's going to need some little work. I think this hydraulics thing, the air, is about had it. See, that goes in like that, and it's supposed to stay in for a bit, and then it slowly releases and then separates the contacts, and then it stops. So somebody made this pretty interesting setup. See the wiring harness. Beautifully done. This could have been made at the Stern factory from Chicago. Anyway, there it is. Oh. Well, I guess this is ready. So this will go too. That's going out. And you know, earlier today, well, look up, bring the camera up here like this. Say, yeah, I'm here. I'm not down there. I'm mean. Anyway. Earlier today we filmed some other stuff while Steven was still here. He went and left. But here's what we filmed earlier. Okay. We're starting on this Warlords, Frank. It's a beauty, isn't it? Frank's upset with me. As usual. Now look at this X-Men. This beautiful, gorgeous, enormous 6-player X-Men. All shot the TNT way. Actually, what we've done here they told me,
go over and film the X-Men so we can get it on the track.
earlier than I tried to do it, then you people. Alright, look. Selling the X-Men as is, cabinet-wise. The customer is going to order new artwork and put it on himself. So we gave him a really good deal on this X-Men. But all the electronics have been tended to. Did you lock this?
Nothing's locked.
But this doesn't open.
It doesn't open. It's sliding. The whole thing pitches into this
No.
way.
No, I want to open it up.
It was never latched by us. You latched it yesterday.
I didn't latch anything. These people want to see it open.
Well, then unlatch it. You know that.
I saw you latch it, young man.
Yeah, I put free play buttons in for you, it's stupid.
I taught him well.
There you go.
Slappy.
Let's kill one.
Slippy,
One
slappy.
more up front.
Why didn't you unlatch that?
You're inside of
We
it.
have broken arms.
Climb in there. Slam.
Will you film this so we can...
Alright. Now,
My head!
now let's look. Okay, girls. Now look down here. We've permanently fixed the sound issue. The Chris has taken off the original capacitors that were under that black hook, and we put much heavier duty, higher grade capacitors in there. And sound, the stereo sound is fixed for good, isn't it, Kurt? Okay, this needs to get, and look, he's also going to get the 6-player instruction book. Okay, they still have to vacuum because we in fact added the player buttons. This way, when they put the credits up, you can actually see where it's adding the players. Now, we have videos of other 6-player machines up there that we've had refurbished from one end to the other. This one here, put this cheap one here. We'll take that off. These are the TV adjustments. So you can, in fact, get the picture to match up just right. Okay, and your brightness and your contrast caliber. We have rebuilt the 7000s with brand new. I can't get through here, Frank. So, Frank, giving me the silent treatment today.
Now you like to hear the sound of your own voice, so I'll let you talk.
Frank. Okay, we'll let them get this finished up. Let's see, player 1 and player 2 attack. And we exit. We go back into gameplay. There we are. That puts a credit on our Wolverine. You can hear the stereo sound is perfect.
In the 21st century,
Game is working very good. Full stereo.
here comes the hero
Channels are running great.
to save the world from destruction.
Now, once they get this machine in place, they'll make the final adjustments. Right, Frank? Frank, you know, the way it's pulled out now, you'll never be able to fit through it. This is going to Mark in Canada.
This problem was this side doesn't have threads. It only has one set of threads.
Okay, then we'll need to get that fixed so Mark can make this go up and down. So we'll need to take this bracket off of another machine.
This,
Yep. See, this
Aye, aye,
isn't
Captain.
quite ready. Okay. Now, where will we go? Ah, the warehouse. We have more games we're selling as is to somebody. Frank, let's go to the warehouse. Look, stupid Zach's on. Somebody's buying it.
Wait till you see Hoop It Up. It's a beaut.
Is it really? Hoop it up! Hoop it up!
You're gonna love Hoop It Up.
Is it? The guy wants to make sure. He says it better be flawless.
Perfect.
Really? Well, Kurt, why don't you go over and show it with Frank? I can stay here and help Steven.
You can punch the clock for me.
Well, now you've got to finish this. Mark's having a
I don't
stroke.
finish shit. Walls and stuff.
Wallace?
Yep.
But
It's cabinets.
Cabinets.
You know what my time is? Pretzel time.
pretzels.
Pretzels are
We bought the boys a big bag of pretzels. Oh, listen, we're right here. We might as well look in here. 7,000. See what new flybacks, new capacitors in the monitor. So this monitor will never go bad again, Frank. Unless the guy leaves it on for 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for about 10 years. Then it may have a failure. Okay. Shall we go next door, Kurt? Where's your pretzels? You just hollered pretzels.
They're not up there.
They're in the box right there.
Yeah, they're gone. You ate them all.
All right, let's go next door, Frank.
Son of a...
It's just 2,000. You got more.
Oh, listen, can you, Kurt, can you put this Defender overlay on eBay? I think we can get some money for it.
Stupider than the last time.
Can you put that television up on eBay? That's the new square monitor. Tight square.
Wow.
Here, look at it. Look.
God, I'm talking.
A beautiful Operation Wolf. Where's the volume, Kurt?
The same place it's always been.
I'm feeling for it. Can you turn the volume up on this one?
The volume is
Oh,
on.
here it is. spatter paint. Anyway, that's number one. Well, this obviously needs new, what do you call it? Barely moves the ball. Look, the ball's moving a little bit. But this is the one we're selling as is. Oh.
Sorry, but you are.
This was in our. What was the name of our game, Frank? We called this the bargain basement. So they both score. Thought I could blow it.
Oh.
Balls are sitting there, but anyway, they need new basketballs. What was the Kurt? Where's the other game? No, the All-American football.
I got something next man, remember?
What?
X-Men, I'm working on X-Men.
No, but you said you had the All-American football ready.
No. 2 games for you, stupid. Stupid. Where is it?
It's right here.
There it is. It's a beaut, Clark.
Well, they may want to see it work.
How do you play this thing?
I don't know. What was that? I think you're supposed to pick stuff out.
Picking the play now.
I think I'll go with the Go Juice. And I think I'll do a spread.
Ooh.
Here we go. Here we go. Go!
Oh, there you go. Touchdown.
I got a touchdown, Kurt.
That was a big pass. Face.
Good. Needs some, yeah, oh good. And then can you make the picture a little bit skinnier,
Nope.
like me?
No. It's a 27.
Oh, it's one of those 4 little dials.
Yeah, I know where they are, stupid.
Stupid.
Ready?
Yep. Good.
Good enough?
Well, it's a little too much. We'll bring it
Say
back.
anything.
Needs a cap kit. Needs a cap kit. There we go. I'm off.
There's nobody there.
Oh. Do I get a point?
My Donovan McNabb throw there.
Oh, Kurt, look, come on, let's get out of here. Another 13-foot skee ball. Frank, this has to be done by Thursday or else. Anyway. Things are coming along nicely, aren't they, Frank?
Lovely.
They are?
No.
Oh. Well, you know what, Frank? I think what we'll do now is show you what I did yesterday on July 4th. I started at Daddy Pop's Diner where I heard a really fascinating story from a fella, and second, we went to a local parade on Bustleton Avenue that you didn't go to, Frank.
I don't do parades. Parades are
Well, we had a lot of fun.
Okay, parades are stupid.
People from all around the world get a chance to see what thousands of little towns do, the local town parade. And of course, Daddy Pop's. Here we go. July 4th, and look. Ready? On its way to Wildwood, probably. To the surf shop. Great way to start July 4th off, huh? Let's go in. Now, in honor of July 4th, our cook has prepared my food this way. What do you think of the food, my grapefruit?
Absolutely stunning. It's so avant-garde.
That is an avant-garde platter, yes. Well, the coffee remains the same. And I did bring local raw honey. And I was not happy to find my paper. Seems to have a bite taken out of it, Garth. Now, how am I going to read Dear Abby with this big gaping hole in it?
Yeah, what happened there?
Well, I don't know, but somebody's head's gonna roll. Now, Garth has some interesting story about how he first got married. Tell us.
My wife ran away from home, took a bus from the center of Willow Grove. The bus arrived in Aldous, Oklahoma in November for Thanksgiving of 1962.
How old were you?
19.
Oh, and it wasn't legal yet, was
It
it?
was not legal yet.
I don't know.
As a result, we had a hard time getting a marriage license at the courthouse in Aldous, Oklahoma. And then the gal said she would record it as a fishing license.
Now, how did you disguise the license, though, to show them that you were old enough?
I used a phony ID card.
So the front was you.
The front was my photo, and the rear was the description of a friend of mine, Orville Williams.
Now, who did you get to marry you?
My wife was Joan Carolyn of Warminster.
Okay, who did you get to marry you, though?
Judge Joe Hurley.
How was that? How was that day?
That day was rather remarkable. It took me about 3 days to find the justice of the peace, and the blood work had to be done. And then we went to his house at 10 o'clock at night in the rain. And much to my amazement, he was going to marry us through a screen door.
What about your shoes? You forgot your shoes, didn't you?
My shoes fell off my car as I was taking my clothes to our new apartment.
Uh-oh, so you were in your sneakers,
My
right?
sneakers and a borrowed suit. My best man's suit is what we got
So
married.
you actually got married on the steps?
No, he finally invited us in the house. His wife said, Joe, at least invite them in.
Oh, wow.
And then we were married, and I said, how much? And he said, what is she worth?
Uh-oh, that's a bad question for me.
And since I only had $35 in my entire estate, I said something like, she's worth a lot more, but all I have for you is $5.
And how long have you been married now?
It'll be 54 years Thanksgiving.
And I understand this is still your first wife.
This is my first and only wife.
Oh, man. How is that for commitment, huh? But, you know, Garth, I'm thinking, what was the secret to your success? After all, your long marriage.
Well, when they asked my wife at our 50th anniversary that question, she said that even with all of my warts, she still loved me.
I wonder what my dear wife would say.
Well, now you have a reason to ask her.
Well,
You might not like the answer.
that's right. I might not like my answer. Well, the restaurant is really kicking. There's lots of people here celebrating our 4th of July. And Garth, I think it's time I head to the parade. Here we are at the annual 4th of July parade. And we got a bunch of us here. And there's a long parade ahead of us.
He's waving. The pizza man's waving.
Every year they design the new cover, so you have a complete list of everything that's going to happen. It's very nice community effort. And of course, a lot of our fire in these small towns are volunteer.
I'm about to strip. Try it.
Nice.
How you going?
Nice Thunderbird.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a view. yell out, show us your jugs. Is that appropriate?
Thank you.
Holy cow.
Miles, go get it.
Candy in the street.
Happy birthday, America.
Go get it.
When Johnny goes marching home again, party home again. And we'll hear a baby shout the baby say, we're over here, Mama.
Max, did you get one? Oh man! Must be nice living the dream.
Can you do one more pass like overhead?
Yeah, can it stay like this the whole time? I thought she had two.
This
of
is
them.
near TNT. It's a new museum that just opened up. It's wonderful. And the Pitcairn is the one that first developed the helicopter.
There you go, you did it. Now here goes. I want to hear this. That's my food.
Thanks for coming.
They gotta be having fun. Why don't you just eat our stuff? We got popcorn and mozzarella sticks.
TNT Landscaping, they took by name. Look, we got curly Q things,
She'll love this.
soft pretzels,
Especially if you just shake
and
it
lots
like
more
that.
things still coming.
Slow it down and the plastic comes out. It's getting hotter again.
Thank you. You're sweet. Oh, where's your family? Paint your nails blue.
The Daisy Jug Band has been coming for years. We always see them.
Gee, where's the plate? Mommy wants some.
Say she was leaving, if this is all you need, so we got it now.
Mom, go dance. Maggie.
Because of the heat, some of them don't wear all their outfits. Just too hot.
Right there, stop, look down. Let's go, Big Red Goose!
could do that. You think I should wear a kilt at the office?
I think so. It would be really something.
But suppose I went up. Suppose I went up a ladder. If I went up a ladder. Can we see your Bubble-matic? Let's see. Does it work? It does. There's a classic.
Just the Mustang ride.
That looks like Elf.
That's a nice Mustang. That's a 12 Mustang.
See the young man?
Now there's a unique way to keep the sun off you.
Love pets.
So that's we help animals
I
and people
always adopt.
in Lower South. Any questions, give us a call. Wild animals, domestic animals, anything.
There we go. And there's a baby in the parade. Look at that. A wonderful community event for everyone. Do that again. Do that again. I could do that. A child could do it.
Well, a lady keep on saying New York City. I had to put up some kind of a fight.
There's the Ford Mustang.
Now there's an old Ford. And there's an even older Ford tractor. That's from 48. Still running like a dream. I bet all he had to do was change the oil in that. Sure. There we go. It's a great way for all the local businesses to get to know the local township and the different people. Our last string band for the parade. But they are in full costume. Colors. Oh, I like his hair. And they're wrapping it up down there. Looks like people are getting their stuff ready. So it went back there a long way back. That's where it started. And the parade goes over the hill past the light and up to the Buck Hotel, one of the landmarks of the area. And that's where it ends. Thank you. you for joining us for July 4th. And we'll see you in our next video. Good night.